Hello everyone, Bitcoin is pumping, and the question is, why is that happening? And should we actually flip and short Bitcoin right now, or should we actually add to our long trades? So it's been a while since I've made an update. Apologies guys, was super busy with Event Horizon. Also gonna give you a small update on it here today, because it's going pretty crazily. The hype is insane. So anyway, let's just jump straight into this, because there's so many things I'm seeing right now that probably are worth mentioning to you guys, and you must be aware of these things when you're trying to price your trades right now. So watch this video from the beginning and until the end. Let's jump straight into this. And yes, I'm in the middle of New York City Park early in the morning making a video for you guys, because the time difference is going to be pretty crazy. So first of all, our trade on ETH is actually still sitting at plus $300,000. And am I closing it? Not so fast, Johnny boy. I think it's far too early. First thing, let me show you something absolutely beautiful. All right, so this right here, this is the ETF update. Yesterday we had almost $1 billion worth of inflows into the spot ETF, and only from BlackRock and Fidelity it was 600 million. So if you think about it, this is pretty intense. Another pretty crazy ETF news is actually coming from Hong Kong, and the volume is actually starting to go up. Look at it, Hong Kong Bitcoin ETF saw a $32 million inflows yesterday, which is pretty good news. But you know what is an even better piece of news? That if it actually starts happening again, Bitcoin is gonna come pump pretty crazily. So this is right here. US banks on brink of collapse. 500 billion losses threaten 63 banks. And guys, I don't need to remind you as to what was happening to Bitcoin. The last time was the collapse of the banking system was happening, and when FDIC had to step in. So this is 63 banks, and it's normal. This is the current fiat system. That's why I'm saying, guys, if you still don't own any Bitcoin, I mean, whatever the price of Bitcoin is, I would probably be reconsidering my stance on Bitcoin, and I would certainly consider aping into it, because the system is the way it is. The garbage fiat colonial system that has been built on the, the cornerstone of our previous generations is just broken. It has been proven to be broken. It is broken. It will be broken unless they're gonna try to fix it with Bitcoin, which is at this point very, very a wild guess. But for the time being, this is not changing. The current system in terms of euro, dollars, British pound, Japanese yen, whatever, it's always going to be the way it is. So therefore, this year is no surprise. And that's why Bitcoin is much stronger than most assets out there. Now, so therefore, when it comes to my target for Bitcoin, we currently are seeing a beautiful breakout, actually technically, right here. So we had resistance, 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 and we kind of squeezed it, and finally we are breaking above. But the volume isn't quite strong yet, so the follow through is not insane just as of yet. But if I were you, I'd just keep patient. But opening long trades with huge leverage right now, once there is some confirmation on the breakout, you can. But I'd be very careful. When it comes to ETH then, it's actually a good looking setup. We have this wedge that is forming right here, and as I told you, that we're gonna consolidate a bit and then continue to the upside. In my opinion, I think anything can happen here. But this is generally speaking the actual formation I would be looking at, and I would be personally interested in trading. But for now, I'm just keeping my trade as it is. But if you don't have any trades, guys, I would consider trying to at least slowly be getting into those, because I think that the continuation of this whole pattern needs to break out, because this pattern we arguably have been going to the side for the last 3 months. So the breakout has to happen. If it is going to be a downside breakout and we're going to have some kind of a new opportunity to get in earlier, cheaper, fine. But for now, this is all we got to work with. Now, when it comes to the most important thing, and that's something that you really have to pay attention to, and that is the event horizon. Actually, we had 50,000 early badges. They're all gone. So 50,000 early badges, the first early adopter badges, have been given out. 50,000 people in 2 days. So now we have stage 2, V2, and this is limited to 100,000 users, so 87,000 are left. So literally in like a day, like 15K are already gone. So these are, again, if you've missed, because there are so many people talking about Event Horizon, oh, it's going to be some shit coin, meme coin here, it's not worth getting into it. There's so many people aping into it. The hype is starting to go really viral. So, and right now, Event Horizon actually released as to what it is, what it's building, what kind of injustices it's trying to fix. So if you were one of those haters saying, oh yeah, I'm not getting into something that is not clear. Well, 50,000 people did, my friend. And those are the earliest adopters. And those are the people going to be getting all the benefit. You can still get in. I mean, there is V2 version 2. If you're not getting into it, the FOMO will be pretty insane. Again, link to Event Horizon down the description of this video as well as in the pinned comment. But here on X of the Event Horizon, you can actually read what Event Horizon is, what it's trying to fix, and what it is actually trying to do. So here, all the details. But if I'll just give you a brief overview, as it's actually written perfectly here, Event Horizon generally, and this is something you can read here, like all the details. But the Event Horizon is a true decentralized non-KYC ecosystem built on its own L2 blockchain. So Event Horizon is an incredibly strong ecosystem, true Web3 ecosystem that is built to actually serve the people, actually protect their rights in terms of their finance, or they want to keep their money. What do they want to do with that money? That they must self-custody their money, because that's very important. In crypto, in my opinion, everyone should own their own crypto, and everyone should have access to any given asset at any given point, and you must have the ability to do whatever you want with your money. So this is what Event Horizon is theoretically about, the foundation of it, but the actual technical core elements are right here. So it's a perp and spot DEX exchange with friendly text UI. It is a decentralized self-custody wallet, proprietary trading software, P2P and debit cards, reliable crypto trading, pro copy trading, launchpad, learning center, global community, AI trading and life assistant, strong partner and career system. There's going to be a lot of careers available also in the Event Horizon, because it is for the people of the world. And when it comes to the technical features of the Event Horizon, again, you can read that on X, but it is a hybrid model with off-chain order book, on-chain settlement, MPC and self-custody. And the actual L2, I think that the most important aspect here is the L2 rollup. So Event Horizon is its own blockchain, which uses the optimism stack and the super chain, and this is where the settlement for the transactions is happening, which promotes decentralization, high speed of transactions, and actually incredibly low cost of transactions. And also because it's ETH2, it actually has incredible security. So this is where you want your financial hub to be at, your decentralized, non-KYC, non-custodial financial hub that is governed by the people. And when it comes to the governance, this is where the actual achievement badges, that's where they are coming in. So that's why there is these early adopters who will get a chance to fight for the race, for the right to actually steer the ship down the road. So that's what Event Horizon is. It's pretty fucking insane if you ask me. So if you're not early in this, the FOMO will not just be crazy, it will be painful. So that's why you can still participate and mint at least your V2 badge, which is limited to only 100,000 people, and that's it. Because we're going to have at least a few million people in the waiting list by MVP and by testnet of our blockchain, which is going to be out probably in a couple of months. That is something I'm going to update you about. So anyway, guys, this is all I have for you today. Pay attention to the news, pay attention to what is happening with the ETFs and the Event Horizon. So check out this video right here as to how to trade with proper risk and money management, so that you learn how to place all the trades correctly. And as always, peace and love, thanks for all. Stay smart, stay very rich, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.